Welcome back to NautiStyles Affordable Liveaboard Yacht Series. This yacht is a perfect example of why this brand is so popular. It's a lot of boat for the money. Today we're going to be checking out this 1990 Grand Banks 46. The reason we wanted to show you this one is I'm sure you clicked on this video because you saw the price. The price point is just too sweet to pass up. It's Grand Banks, which means it's solidly built, it's great bones, and it's just a lot of boat. And Grand Banks last. So we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna show you what you can do with it, and
Yeah, let's go.
Welcome aboard.
Exactly. Should we just walk on the dock back here, or you want to step on?
Did you say on the dock?
Dock.
Okay, just making sure. It's the second tour of the day, you guys. It's 105 out here. We are tired. We sunk the drone. A lot has happened, so I just roll with the punches at this point. But this one's it's too good to pass up. We gotta film it, even though.
Let's step on.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna come on board here. We have a side boarding door. Really comfortable, really nice side decks right here. One thing to look out for anytime you tour an older vessel is how they're preserving the wood. And you can see here everything is covered, all the varnish wood is covered as we walk aft.
When do we talk about this year?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
We're gonna
not
go aft
yet.
first, like we usually do. And look, even this is all covered.
Yes.
So obviously, you know, no elephant in the room here. The teak is gonna need most likely replacing.
Or at least some TLC.
Definitely needs a TLC, but this is one of these projects that it needs a little bit of TLC, it needs a little bit of work. If you've got the hands for it, if you've got the patience, this could be a really, really cool boat.
Agreed. As you guys can see, we have a cockpit, we have an aft cabin, so technically it's considered an aft cabin cockpit motor yacht.
Technically.
Practically too.
Practically. I was waiting for it.
Yeah. All right. So aft cabin
this
cockpit motor yacht, which actually you and I are a huge fan of.
Yeah, and you'll see on the interior why, because we've toured other Grand Banks, and I'm sure you've seen the video is very different layout. So this one is different, and we like the layout of this one. I think I almost like it the most out of all the Grand Banks we toured.
Yeah.
It's just something unique about it, that it gives you a lot of space.
It's one of these traditional trawler-looking yachts. So we got a center transom. Wow, it's just really heavy and solid.
And it's covered too. Everything is covered.
We have a bolt-on swim platform with a swim ladder, fold-up swim ladder right there.
Pretty big ladder as well.
So
very comfortable
back up.
to go in and out of the water with that big of a swim ladder, for sure.
Yep, we have a transom shower right there. Drains, of course. Lazarette space and rudder. So here is a cover which goes to the emergency tiller. So you can actually use that access point right there to put the emergency tiller in if you ever have an issue with the regular steering.
And this is our door to our aft cabin and an actual companionway. So you can leave this open, close the door, have the breeze coming in, have the light coming in from here. You'll see in the interior, it is pretty cool when we get to see those. All right, let's go up here.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go forward first and then come back and go up to the Flybridge?
Sure, or if you want to go up right away.
Should we go up? Yeah, I think I kind of want to go up. Okay, so how cute is this? Look.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Like we have never filmed a boat with that kind of setup.
Definitely. Up here, so you have your kind of a, what are you calling this? And we had this on our boat we lived on. What did we call that? A lower?
Upper cockpit?
Lower upper cockpit. No,
upper cockpit, kind of. Well, in this case, it's actually not used for personal space,
yeah,
right?
Entertainment
space. It's used for your tender storage.
Technically, this is your boat deck.
It's your boat deck.
Because you've got a boat here.
And then it has that very classic looking mast with a boom, which the boom is actually your crane.
So I just when I saw this boat and listing for it, we immediately thought what a cool crossover this would be for somebody who is, loves kind of a traditional classic sailing vessels, but feels like it's time to move on to the motor yacht just for the ease of things, maybe tired of sailing or just it's time, right? I get it. How cool would this be
Or
for
if
somebody?
you're just tired of going in a zigzag pattern and just want to go from straight line from A to B.
We don't judge, you guys. We love sailing as well. I'm just saying, this would be cool because it still has all the nostalgia and the uniqueness of it, and it's got the character on the interior, everything. Like you are on a sailing vessel, but you are on a motor yacht. So barbecue here. Outboard?
Outboard, exactly. Outboard for the tender, which is sitting right there. We have a life raft sitting there on the deck as well. And then let's step up here onto the Flybridge.
This is bigger than I thought.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's very nice. So you can sit here easily with 4 people. You can even change this table to be more of a dining setup if you want. Could be al fresco dining.
So then also talking about potential great loop, right? This mast is foldable. You can see the wing nuts right there. You see the hinge right there. So this whole thing, the whole electronics mast can actually fold back and it will rest into this contraption right there.
This is so cute.
Yes.
I mean, so interesting, right? You don't really get to see this on motor yachts. There are 2 aft-facing benches here and 2 forward-facing benches.
Correct.
So there's a lot of sitting. You can easily hang out here with like 10 people.
Oh yeah.
Underway.
And again, like it's a 46-footer. For that, it's actually pretty roomy.
Yeah, it's good amount of space.
The teak here looks pretty good too. It just needs to be maybe lightly sanded and sealed, and it looks good again.
They have an enclosure here, so you could completely enclose the space even more so if you wanted to.
If you wanted to,
yeah. They just have kind of a forward soft enclosure here. All right, we'll get the helm.
Look at this helm wheel. Crazy. This needs to have a cover actually. Shifter controls and the throttle controls right here on the starboard side. Then compass, Garmin chart plotter, just a receptacle for an iPad. And then we have our depth sensor, speed and distance gauge right here. That's also a little bit older already. Fusion control, of course, VHF radio. Really good visibility from up here. If we open the sides, of course, good visibility to the side decks as well. And then aft, obviously, great visibility because everything is open.
And that was access, right, in order to get to the electronics down there?
That's access and storage, I would imagine. And breaker panel there as well. VHF radio, handheld again. And then here on this side, more storage.
All right, let's go to the bow and then go into the air conditioning.
Sounds good to me.
Much needed AC.
But yes, this is pretty cool here, huh?
Yeah, it's so unusual.
And it's all just with blocks. And used, you know, like you have multiple blocks there, so you use the purchase. You have the line going down here. You can lift this whole thing up, and then you either swing it to port or swing it to starboard. I mean, port or starboard to launch your tender. Pretty cool.
All right. Very comfortable actually going down here. Again, everything here is covered as well. All right, going forward to the bow.
Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, look how cool this looks. Very nostalgic, very tall actually.
Right, it seems pretty tall.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And we'll see that window. Just remember this middle window there. Once we get on the interior, we will explain it to you as well.
So then you have a little bench here with storage.
Bench, yeah.
Then we have shore power inlets on the bow as well, like we already saw on the stern. The foot remote switches for the windlass. We have a dual anchor setup, the primary anchor and then a emergency secondary anchor with a winch on the port side. And
what's it called? Come on.
Bullpit.
Anchor pulpit.
Pulpit. There we go.
How pretty is this?
Yeah, all the varnished stuff.
So cool.
Looks
just
like
the woodwork.
it needs a little bit of work, but yeah.
Again, it's just somebody could take this on for the price of this boat and just put some love, and it could be super cool.
All right, let's check out the interior.
Okay, let's do it. All right, let's show you the interior. It's unusual. We're gonna go in on our port side. Welcome to the...
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Coming.
Welcome to the salon.
Oh yeah.
Check this out. Nice air conditioned. Yes, it is working. It is very nostalgic.
It's like a Canadian wood cabin.
It's very cute. And the first thing that's just like super cute is the helm, obviously, which we're gonna get to, and this. I mean, you don't get to see this often. It's like a real separate bar. Look, it even has a thing you can close it.
Yeah.
How cute is that? Okay, let's go. Where do we start?
Yeah.
Maybe let's do a little circle like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we came in right here. Clearly, this is an additional fridge.
Yeah. This is not 1990.
Yeah, you don't have to have it.
Yeah,
Obviously, you
of
can
course
take it off
not.
again. And then I think the second chair here, the loose furniture, would probably go right there.
I think you're correct, yes. So first of all, again, we're looking at this as just really good bones, a little bit of a project. So we will walk through and show you guys, but let's look at it from the perspective of owning this as potential liveaboard, or maybe doing a little bit of Bahamas cruising or a little bit of Caribbean cruising. All of these windows are openable, right?
Yes.
So that is pretty cool for the cross breeze, because this here,
Also,
yeah, also openable.
the center one, yes.
So once you open that up, windows open, you technically don't need air conditioning in the winter. It is really, really going to be nice and breezy in here. So as we're coming around, this I think used to be the old TV in here,
You're right.
From the 90s. So now
Yes.
it's just a cupboard, and of course you can also redo this and maybe even do like a TV lift in here if you wanted to, hide it.
Either TV lift, or you fixed install a TV right here
Right
and get
here.
rid of the light.
Yes, exactly. So that could happen. There's a little bit of like shelving back there. We have some drawers. This is I would say, very comfortable 4 people setup. Put these chairs in, 6 people can easily have dinner here. We have this convertible table, which is a high-low right there.
Hello, what?
Hello.
Oh.
And these are all storage. You see those?
Yes, it looks like there's storage in the table too.
Yeah, I think these ones here. So I'm not sure how that works. Maybe they're magnet. Never know.
The boat definitely feels pretty solid.
Yes, for sure. And the ceiling, it's one of these things with these boats that I feel like very often you have this hanging ceiling, right?
Yeah, well, this one is actually, look, it's actually suspended.
Yeah, I have no idea if it's original or not, but it looks.
I think it is.
It looks great. It's in a great shape.
It's the original design.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the first ceiling liner in here.
It's definitely in a great shape, and it's one of the things immediately I noticed. I'm like, okay, you don't have to do anything to it. It looks pretty good. Okay, so we have all that. Our AC is working. Then we're coming around. We have a bar, like I mentioned. Look, with your setup right here for the bottles. And is this an ice maker or a fridge? Ice maker.
Ice maker.
Ta-da! Very nice. Very nice. And then, of course, on our port side, we do have this bar. You want me to sit, don't you?
It's so cute.
It is very cute. Look how it's like perfect height. It is very cute. These chairs are kind of cool.
So when you sit there, can you still look out?
Yes, you can be underway and have a pretty good visibility. I mean, I cannot be looking, at like bommies for, coral
No,
heads.
but you can look ahead, right?
But
like
yeah,
if
it's
we're
just
like in some kind of river or canal or something
totally.
like this.
Yeah.
So,
Totally.
I mean, that is pretty cool. Like, like I'm driving here and I made breakfast for the both of us, right?
Made us breakfast? Is that what you're trying to say? When you choose to use 7 words instead of 3.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm driving here. We're going down I don't know, like doing the Great Loop or something like this. And I just made breakfast for both of us. And you can have your breakfast there. I can have it like right here because I always eat standing up anyways, right?
I have no idea why, but you do. You like to eat standing up.
I just like it. I like to eat standing up. And then you can have your breakfast there. We both have the same view.
A very, very pretty view.
Pretty cool, huh?
Just a side note, you guys, he is a little bit sad because the last tour we just filmed right before this one,
You're not going to get any drone footage, let's put it this way.
the drone just went, I just turned around and the drone just went
into the water.
For no reason at all. Like, we have no idea why. DJI, if you want to send us a new drone, it wasn't our fault. We don't know what happened.
Anybody who works for DJI, please reach out to them.
It just literally went boom, 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 and that's
Yep.
it. There went the footage and there went the drone.
And just for the record, I lost 2 already. That was my fault. This one was the first one. I didn't do anything and it just went into the water.
Don't know what happened. Anyway, so that kind of explains why he might be a little out of it right now. He's a little sad.
Maybe.
Just a little. Okay, Helm.
Helm, okay. This is, look at this. This reminds me of like a
This is beautiful.
Captain Cook or something.
And,
you
that's,
know,
and
like-
that's what I was saying up there. It's like, when we started this tour, is that for all of those with the love of sailing vessels and the love of that like beautiful classic boats, right? This would be such a cool project. Like, there's so many features on this boat that you just you don't see anymore.
I agree. Like these analog gauges here, they're probably still all working.
Look at this thing. So cute.
Fireboy, an old Fireboy.
Yeah, an old Fireboy.
Yeah, what is this here? It's like
so
a little
funny.
back end and little storage compartment here.
You know what? This is a
so
compartment
funny.
too.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Check it out.
It's actually a real glove box.
And it goes all the way in there too.
Yeah.
Like kind of like there. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Really, really funny.
All right, Helm.
Helm. Okay, so we have our shift and throttle controls separately. Some little older Garmin chart plotter. It's another little chart plotter actually. Yeah, so we got 2 Garmin chart plotters. Then down here we have our windlass control. We got our trim tab control, horn switch, wiper control, and then we have some electrical gauges right there. Speaking of electrical gauges, since we're already here, let's open this up quick. We have our switchboard right here, low voltage on top, high voltage on the bottom. Good spot for it, actually.
Did you mention it's Morse?
No.
We just filmed something somewhat recent, remember, with Morse engines as well? Or was it also Grand Banks? It might have been.
Maybe.
Yeah, we filmed a couple of Grand Banks lately. If you guys haven't seen them, I'll put the little pop-up for you to be able to see the playlist. These boats did so well because obviously they're very popular for a reason. And so that's why when we saw this one for such a price, we thought it would be interesting to show it to you guys.
So then I forgot overhead. We do have an overhead panel as well with our communication equipment, windshield wiper individual controls, our breaker switches for the electronics. Something must have been in here at some point. You can put something in there.
Some kind of plaque.
Maybe like a plaque or something.
Uh-huh.
Is there something underneath this cover?
A compass?
Oh, there's the compass.
Nice. Okay.
Nicely covered.
Cover it back. And now,
Okay.
where does the phone go?
That is a really good question. I have no idea where this phone goes.
Engine room? When you're in the engine room, check out if there isn't potentially a phone in there.
Got it.
That'd be kind of fun. All right, let's go forward, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so a couple of steps down here. We arrive in the galley.
It's pretty cool how open this is.
Yeah, see? Here, this is actually in a good shape too. So, we always call them the classic closing mechanisms, you know, like you can just, there's very little can break, they're simple here. So we got your bottle storage there, some open storage. These are up here. We do have a sink, let's see, single sink right there. This is the...
It's probably the freezer.
Wow.
Fridge or freezer.
It's massive.
It is?
Did you see how big it is?
No. Oh yeah, it's really, really big.
Super deep.
That's a lot of ice cream you can put in there.
For sure. And this used to be a trash compactor, but I guess just now became a... but you could put a trash compactor in here if you would like to restore that. And we do have an oven right here.
Is it a propane or electric stove?
It is a electric stove with one of these like old school, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And an extractor fan hole there.
Look at that thing!
Yes.
I've never seen one like that.
And that actually really goes overboard.
Very cool. Okay, then what is this one? Look at this pantry.
Wow.
Super deep as well. And then they have a microwave in here, which looks like was an addition. And then we have drawers here. And this puppy, look at this. Wow, I don't get to see that often.
That's the same thing like with the individual cooling plates actually inside the fridge.
Grunert? I've never heard of that brand. And a freezer right there. So that's our galley. And this has another door. Oh, interesting. So you can separate this whole compartment here.
Oh.
Very interesting.
Are there 2 doors?
Yeah, there's a door here. What do you mean 2 doors?
And then what's the sliding door for?
You'll see.
Oh.
You'll see. Okay, you want to turn around?
Sure.
So then on our starboard side, we do have our head, which is dedicated to the forward cabin here with a sink, really good amount of countertop space. Then right here we do have our storage, our medicine cabinet, some more storage underneath, and you can quickly pop into this shower, which is, I would say, a really good one-person shower here, overhead hatch. Oh, these are funny. How cute are these? These are actually mosquito net like inserts.
Inserts, huh?
Yeah. And there's a little bit of storage here, kind of like a shelf here. Really funny. Almost hit me in the face. I hit myself in the face with the camera. That would have been the first. Okay, going forward?
Sure.
Okay, it has a cool feature that everybody likes to have on board.
The sliding door.
Washer and dryer, separate units.
Oh, no way. And it's built in.
built-in. I have no idea if they work or not, but it would be a great spot if you wanted to even replace it, because it's a huge amount of space.
Yeah.
As long as you can get them in here, which I think
yeah,
you
I
could.
think you could, because this is removable here.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are in our forward cabin. Unlike a Grand Banks we somewhat recently toured, which this was the owner suite. This one actually has an aft cabin owner suite, which is completely different. We'll show it to you in a moment. So this is your guest VIP cabin. And it's a very large bed, because this insert goes in here and it's huge. I mean, if you've got kids, like 4 kids can share this bed.
Yeah,
it's
totally.
crazy. And then here, of course, we have a hanging locker right here, mirror right here, and nothing back here, right? Oh, look how cute this
Some
is.
gauges. Oh, that's from the fridge. Fridge and freezer.
What the funny.
Yeah, the temperature gauge.
Oh, how interesting. They just put it there.
Yeah.
It's so interesting because it's 1990, right? And I mean, we filmed some other boats in 1990, but they didn't feel nearly as nostalgic. Okay, now let's go after show you the owner suite.
Okay. Wait.
What?
That lifts up.
Okay, lifts up.
That lifts up. I think it lifts up. Ha! 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 Look at this. It's like
And what's underneath?
piece of art.
Storage?
There's a door.
Secret door.
There is a door. Yeah, no, we're not gonna open it.
Why not?
We're gonna open it in the end of the tour.
Well, you think that goes where I think it goes?
I think it goes where you think it goes.
Where I think it goes.
Yeah. Well, let's see where it all goes. And in the meantime, we're gonna continue filming this boat.
Show you the owner suite. Let's do it. First of all, before you enter, how cute are these doors?
That's funny. Like double doors, really?
I'm being so in love with it. And look how tall it feels from here. It's very cute. All right, come on down.
All right.
We will start this tour on this side. So we have a queen size bed or
Yes.
full size bed.
Queen.
Sure. Remember
Yeah.
we did this whole thing with me and the.
No, it's a queen. So
no,
at least
it's a full size bed.
At least it can fit a queen mattress. Because it looks like there's some space a
Well,
little bit.
actually, I think you might be right. Yeah, maybe the mattress could be a bit bigger.
Right.
And then we have all of that is storage right there. Within a little bit of a countertop space, all of these windows are openable windows. And remember we saw the door on the exterior?
Yeah.
That we talked about? You can open this up. Now, cross breeze, right? Conversation.
That's
You
right.
can open that window there, which you see, right? The huge window. All these windows, this, all of that. You do not need AC here if you're somewhere in the islands. You will have such a nice, like a sailboat cross breeze coming through here.
Agreed.
So that's
I
pretty
like
cool.
all the wood actually on the outboard side, you know, on the hull, on the inside.
Yeah.
I do like
I mean,
that.
hey, it requires TLC, and that's something you have to consider. But you know, I think of people like your dad who just have like most amazing hands. You know, can do anything and enjoy, you know, keeping up projects like this. This is a project that could be, you know, could be something really fun for somebody.
I mean,
You
to be
just need
quite
to
honest,
love it.
and you also don't have to have everything varnished. You can also strip it down and just oil it, you know,
True, very
or
true.
just do like a matte finish, not
Which
a
is
gloss
here,
finish.
it's not varnished.
Exactly.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so then we have, let's go, where do we start? Here?
Sure.
Well, first of all, there is a hanging locker here. Check it out.
Huge.
Yeah, very nice size. There's still a drawer right there in the bed. All of these are drawers, actually. This
Okay.
whole side is drawers.
And
what?
You have a whole desk there.
Yeah, you actually have like a little bit of a home office. So you can set it up nicely as a spot to actually put your computer and work. Or you can set up a really cute home office up there as well.
Correct.
So then on this side, we do have our head with the sink, a bit of storage there. There's drawers. It's actually quite a bit. Openable window right there as well. Do we still call these portholes, even though they're not porthole shape?
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
either. You guys put in the comments. Would you still call
Probably
these?
just a window.
You know, all our nerds that are very particular about terminology, which after 5 years of doing this professionally now, we still, I feel like, just somewhat use terminology, but let us know. Like, is this still a porthole? Is it now a window?
No, we're yachting rednecks.
Yachting rednecks?
In terms of terminology, I did the whole sailing, certification and all that kind of stuff, and learned all the types of the sail. What's the front, the back called, the bottom called, and stuff. It's just like
Tell us how you really feel.
it's too snooty. Like it's like you just gotta live a little. You know, live a little. Speaking about that, you know,
yeah, never.
there comes
never.
the funny T-shirt series back into the game here.
I'll put the QR code for you guys right here. There's a whole bunch of new designs on the shop, so definitely go check it out.
Yeah,
yeah, he's not
we keep adding. We keep adding. You know, like I call it the dad joke T-shirts. It's kind of, you know, funny. It's really funny when you wear one in the elevator and people are just like staring on the floor on the ceiling, and then at some point glance over your T-shirt and then they look again and they start smiling, and it just like is so hilarious.
It makes like their day and your day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
So, what were you saying before this that I wanted to add to? Oh, the sailing thing. I think an important aspect of that is that I feel like when you start speaking a language nobody understands, then people don't want to be part of it. So, to me, I just feel like, you know, yes, certain things we're gonna call them proper terminology, galley, aft, like I get all that, but sometimes you call it a kitchen or this or that just because you want other people to understand what you're saying. I think that's important.
Well, but that being said, I believe, and I might be wrong, but I believe a porthole, it's called when it's below deck. On the hull.
Now you really like you going.
On the hull.
And we've been saying it wrong a long time.
Below deck.
Are you sure?
I'm not, but I'm just saying that might be. I mean, there's ChatGPT and Google, and
you know the drill. Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Okay.
Quickly turn around. Show you that there is a good-sized shower right there.
Separate shower.
What do you say? Like a 1.5 or one?
Yeah,
person?
1.5 person shower.
Okay. And last but not least, engine room. So?
So what? So?
You're gonna go here?
No.
Why not?
Well, because I want to. It's too warm in the engine room for me to go in there.
Come on, diva. Let's go.
No, okay, so we're not taking. Let's explain it quickly before you go all the way down there.
Oh, finally.
All these panels obviously come out for engine service, maintenance, replacement. You can open these up and actually get access to the engine room there too. But I'm gonna try this way. I don't know if I'm doing myself a favor, if it's easy or not, but it is a way, and I want to check it out. The question is, how do I get in there? Thank you. Alrighty, hello engine room. Actually, that's bigger than I thought, to be quite honest. So we got two Caterpillar main engines here. Look at this, at the generator sitting right in the center here without sound shield, but the entire engine room is sound shielded. We got fuel tanks there, another one over here. Yeah, generator right there. We got the shafts, look at the shafts, like right there, they go overboard. Shaft seal is right there. Same on this side here, there's the other shaft seal. Pretty cool. Yeah, so access is really not that bad actually. You can totally do it. Can work around the engines. Got the hot water heater right over there. Fire extinguisher, battery chargers. That looks like a newer Victron equipment right over there. And then this here, I think, are the cables. See the rolls here? See the steel cable for the steering. And it goes all the way. Yep, goes all the way back, goes to the steering. That's pretty interesting. So, complete manual steering. Very cool. Got our fuel manifold here. Of course, sea strainer, another sea strainer right there for the generator, one for the air conditioning. All right, that's it here on the engine room.
Alrighty, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and write us a few comments. Check us out on the Patreon right there if you want to support us, or if you want to just reach out and be part of the community. And what else?
Well,
definitely stay for outtakes.
Outtakes? There were no outtakes.
I'm sure there were.
Maybe there was one.
I'm sure there were some.
Also,
there are always outtakes.
If you're currently looking for a boat or looking to sell a boat, we do have our own brokerage, and we can help you find the right boat. We can help you sell your boat. So just reach out to us.
On the website.
Is there a QR code or something too?
I can do QR code.
Okay, put a QR code and how to contact us.
All right, this boat is for sale, and I'll put the link in the description underneath the video. Ciao. Welcome back to too gay. Too gay today.
I made ourselves breakfast. Made bread.